Hello everyone, my name is Andy, and welcome back to the Zoo Modpack. And we have pillagers. I do not remember them. But yeah, we are back. And yeah, it's snowing. I wonder where oh, they're coming back here. Please don't. Stay away from me, please. Go away. I do not want you guys here, especially when it's getting dark. But yeah. Did it despawn? Yeah. No, they did not. Dang it. Uh, we got everything cleared, if I remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did, yeah. So now, all we need to do is... It's been like a few days, so I completely forgot. I say a few days, it's actually been a week. What we were gonna do. Oh right, we were... Need to figure out where to put the quarry. Because I at least want maybe not cobblestone. But I need something in order to outline the zoo. Need some sort of block. Hold on. Okay. I'm back. And I forgot to. I'm just having the game play. What the? Are those like buffalo? I've not seen those. I have not seen those once. Okay, but anyway, I wonder if I should do the... It wouldn't be the quarry, but it would be where the entrance would be to the underground part of the zoo. So I'm wondering if I should actually do that. And worry about the quarry another time. Since it's gonna start out as a quarry. And all these chests are empty. Okay, not all of them. I should probably get rid of these chests so I know that they're empty. Where is the middle? Okay, so technically where I am, semi the middle of this area. Let's go maybe like right here. Because, I mean, we're gonna need a quarry. Well, I mean, we don't really need a quarry, but, you know, having resources would be good. But I think right now, we'll worry about the quarry later on. And of course, there's gonna be the other part. I think I said over here on this island. It's gonna be like where uh the dangerous mobs are gonna be. So we'll have to figure that all out later on. But I think for right now, let's just do the I don't know if you would actually call it. Well, right now it technically is a quarry, but it's actually not gonna be a quarry. I guess you could say just digging straight down, technically. Where's my chest? Not my chest. I'm in my crafting table. I don't know why I said chest. I do actually need to move all this because this is disappointing. To be fair, I don't even have a house yet, so it's even more disappointing just having floating items there. Well, not items, blocks there. So how many blocks is this? 9. Think I might want it a bit bigger, cause trying to think of how I want this done. Cause it's not gonna be like a staircase. Well, I guess kind of is gonna be a staircase down, but it's not gonna be like your usual like mine staircase. Cause I want it to go straight down, and so it's basically gonna be a what's it called? An quarry. I don't know why I can't remember what it was. Okay, so how many blocks is this now? Okay, so 12. Okay, 12. Would that be big enough? Because it's gonna be a staircase going down. Or stairwell going down. And obviously, it's gonna need support. And all that. And also a safety railing. Would making it one more be too much? Oh, we can do it like a chunk. Not exactly in the middle now that I realize. Okay, so let's do it like a chunk. How about that? Almost a chunk, I should say. Actually, we can just do a chunk. Yeah, I don't see why. No issue with that. Of course, it's gonna require a lot of tools. But that's alright, you know, we're gonna get a whole bunch of resources doing this anyway. Hopefully resources that we actually want to use for the zoo. So that way we don't have to like instantly work on a quarry, even though that was kind of like the whole point. Is to work on a quarry. But might as well just get started with working on the underground part of the zoo, or at least a way down to the underground part. So it's not fully, it's gonna be a few layers above bedrock. And so what block am I on? Oh, Jesus Christ. Um, 67. Okay. And I swear to God, if someone says the meme, I mean, I said 67. I didn't actually say the meme part, but I swear to God. The amount of times I've seen that meme on the internet, it's just killing me. Because the reason why I'm making this big is not only because of the stairs and the support and the railing, is because I'm gonna have like an outer, it's just gonna be one block, but it's gonna be an outer layer all around. Or, yeah, well, it's not really gonna be a layer because it's just gonna be like, I actually don't know what you would call it. It's just gonna be so that way when I actually start working on everything, there's at least, like, I guess a divider. Of sorts. Basically a wall. That's what it is it's basically a wall. And it's in a chunk. At least I hope that's it. I presume it is a chunk. I don't know. No, because doesn't it need to be in a... I'm not gonna worry about that. If it's not a chunk, then that's fine. Not that it needs to be a chunk. There's like... There doesn't need to be a reason for it to be a chunk. But I mean, it does give us a lot of room. The only thing is I don't like how it's not on like an even layer. Yeah. Because I think I wanted everything to be like 10 layers between each other, or distance. But we can figure it out later on. It might bring me some karma for not doing it, but I can worry about that later on. We are gonna have so much stone at the end of all this. Luckily, once I get the villagers set up, I can actually trade the stone. So that will actually be good. Let's get some starting pillars or pillars a part of the wall up. And actually, the way I'm going to get up is using dirt as a way to go back and forth. Or, I guess in this case, up and down. Okay, so now what I need to do is, let's see. That's 14. And also 14. Maybe do it like that. Or have a 2x2. Because there's going to be glass. Well, not entirely all around it. But if I am correct, which I'm pretty sure I said I was going to do research on it, but I decided not to because I wanted to experience it on my own. Pretty sure that if you dig straight down, you will come across the Alex's caves. No, but then I don't think I'm gonna like the glass right there, though. And it's gonna very much suck when having to redo all this. Maybe you just do a 4? But then that will have a tunnel that's a 4x4 tunnel. Not actually 4x4, but instead of being a 2x2 block tunnel, it's gonna be a 4. Because I don't want it to just be wood and glass. Actually, what I can do is just do this. Yeah, because then it'll be like stone and then glass in the middle. Yeah, you know what? We can do that. Am I gonna regret it? Possibly. But you know what? Gotta experiment. And I guess the tunnels, well, they're just gonna be like the starting out. So like when you first go into the underground parts of the layers, it's not actually gonna be like a 2-block hallway. It's kind of just like the main path But there is like gonna be room to be able to move though. So we can just start out with this for right now. My throat. It be killing me. Not actually though. Oh, and the reason why we would have glass is so that way we can have like a viewing area. Or like sort of when you're going down, there'll be like you can like see as you're going down the stairs. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, that might actually be quite dangerous now that I think about it. Well, no, because I'll make sure it's secure. Or at least the best I can in a block game. But we'll have like a viewing area. For everything. How the heck do you meet this? Oh, that's how. Maybe I can use cobblestone. At least for a temporary uh outline of the zoo. Kind of wanted to wait until I got like a material that I wanted to use. So that way I'm not like spending like, I don't know, 5 minutes or something just taking down the cobblestone and replacing it. But I mean, maybe I should actually do that though. So at least that way there is an actual outline for right now. Oh, it's snowing. Great. I don't want the snow, at least not right now. It is. Well, if I wanted to do the outline, I can't now because of the snow. So that's great. Just waiting for the snow to finish. Okay, let's do the outline. Or at least the temporary outline. So right over here, we'll have like the entrance. So, wonder if I should have it. Maybe not. Because the bridge is gonna be right there. Guess we don't need it to have it like directly in. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna even try that. That's gonna be horrible trying to figure out how to do the it that way. Yeah, you can just barely see that outline. And of course, you can't even see this. Well, except for the tiny, well, on the map, tiny specks of uncovered spruce wood. Still need to get rid of that. That is just concerning. I don't know why, but it's just like concerning. The entrance is probably not gonna be that big, but just giving it that extra bit of room. And there we go, we got the outline. All done. Now we can get back to mining straight down. Well, mining straight down, but being careful about it, I guess. The only problem is I'm gonna be running out of spruce for the pillars, which will be a problem. Since that will, of course, slow down me digging down because as I go down, I place the wood for the pillars. So I think once I do like maybe 2 more layers, or when it actually gets dark, I should say, I will place the spruce, some more spruce saplings. That would be the only biggest hurdle is uh, having enough wood as we could go down. And making sure to replace or to place all the blocks for the pillars using the wood. Do also have to watch my inventory because it is getting full. Okay, let's head up. Actually, I just had a thought. Maybe for the lore, for like the underground zoo, is that when they were first building the zoo, uh, this was actually a quarry, and then because the zoo got so popular, and also because they needed more room for more animals and mobs, they decided to turn the quarry into a underground part of the zoo. Or I guess me, but I get since I'm the owner of the zoo. But we could have that like as the lure of the quarry or of the underground part of the zoo of how it came to be. And it may actually seem weird for like having a quarry in a zoo, but like we can like pretend that the zoo was or like the quarry part was like restricted. And like only when the zoo was closed would the miners work on the quarry. And that it was also one of the ways to get money for the zoo. Was that the resources from the quarry were used to be able to afford the animals and all the supplies and everything, as well as payments for the workers that worked at the zoo. Could have that as the little lore of the zoo. Just something to explain why, or at least the origins of why there is an underground part of the zoo. I mean, yeah, I could just go out to all these other areas and build like different parts of that zoo, or just other zoos, and just have them like have this be like the main zoo. But then it's gonna be like I would have to just landscape everything, terraform, and do all that sort, which would be a pain to watch. But just could have that as the lore feature. Even though I am thinking for lag, we will have, well actually that's why we will have an underground part soon. But could also have like, I don't know, like for the rest of this island, even though, well actually I guess I could have the, no, because it's too close to the dangerous island. I was thinking that I could have the village actually over here, but it looks like that would be more um, landscaping and all that. I don't know, I would have to figure out the lag as we go. But I don't want to build it like over, what is this, like the plains? Well, I mean it says a lot of names, but plains, pumpkin fields, maple forest. Like I want to at least have a main zoo here. I mean, maybe in the future we can have other smaller zoos. But then I wonder if that would just like, who knows? We'll worry about all that when we get there. For right now, we'll just chill. Work on this zoo. And worry about all the other stuff when we need to. Ooh, lapis. Let's hurry and get back up. Oh, we're already down to 55. So we got pretty far, I'd say. Went down at least 10 blocks. Well, more than 10 blocks, apparently, but at the very least, went down 10 blocks. Gonna need all the wood could ever need. Which we're gonna need way more after we're done with the underground part of the zoo. Or at least the quarry part. I don't know what you would call it. I guess elevator down. No, because it's not actually an elevator. Stairwell down, maybe. A quarry turned underground zoo. Entrance, I guess. I don't know. Need to come up with a better name. well, that will be all for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoy and have a good day or night. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.